Here we are arriving at the start of the trail on Old PCH, looking to our west. The sign says it's closed, but currently the lifeguards aren't discouraging anyone from taking this trail. A few feet into our walk, we come up on the first steep hill, affectionately called Corn Dog Hill, because if you slip and fall on this hill while you're soaking wet, you'll have a nice little brown coating of sand and silt, and you're going to look like a corn dog. Lots of guys ride their bikes down this section, and I've seen a lot of crashes as we've been at the site here. Flattens out for a little while. Up to our left was a little canyon cut through the bluff by the Marines, who knows how many decades ago. A little rise, and then the trail sort of settles into a gradual decline. As we move along, we're kind of skirting the edge of the bluff to our left. The bluff on top is about 80 feet above sea level to our left, and it drops down probably about 20 or 30 feet below me to my right down to the wetland area. So I'm about halfway up the height of the bluff right now. Continuing along as we approach the train tracks ahead. I was told by one of the park rangers that off in the brush to my right there's an older trail that goes down to a lower elevation as you approach the train tracks, almost down to the high water line. And here we are arriving at the train tracks. Both to our north and to our south there's some bridges that gave Trestles its name, the railroad trestles. So we're looking south right now towards San Diego and north up towards San Clemente and Orange County. And what video would be complete without the shot of the infamous train coming by? It's a nice quiet day today. It was a nice quiet day today, so we had lots of warning that the train was coming, but on windy days or days when military helicopters are flying by, those trains can really catch you off guard. So we reached the train and we decided to take the most southern trail, the dry trail that stays out of the wetlands. So we have to go about 200 yards south along the tracks. And we'll cross over. There's the bluff up above us to the left. A little bit further, and there you just see the start of the trail off to the right. We're going out of our way. When we first came to the train tracks, had we cut straight across through the reeds, we could have found a more direct route to the surf out there. Looking back, no trains coming. And we continue on. So the wetlands end just a little bit off to my right. This trail is open year-round, whereas the other trails through the reeds, if we have a wet winter, you're forced to come this way because you'd be marching through about 2 or 3 feet of water. And this is the better route to take. You're less likely to damage the sensitive wetlands. And here we're emerging from the brush at a surf break called Middles, and we have a couple nice porta potties here, and one of which is handicap accessible. It'd be great if this trail was actually a little more accessible. But here we are at the beach, the greater Trestles area, more specifically a break called Middles, and Lowers, which is our ultimate destination, is a little further north. There's the lifeguard tower up on top of the bluff. We came down just near that edge there. And then we're standing on a hard-packed road that the lifeguards use to patrol the area, the park rangers as well, and also the service vehicles that come in to clean out the porta potties, and especially event setup when the Lowers Pro and other surf contests happen here. So it's not a bad surface to walk on. You could even ride your bike on it. It's nothing like walking in the soft sand. So another couple hundred yards and we'll be at our destination, lowers or lower trestles.